Everything I got has got my voice on it, nigga. We talking about Jukebox now, and Jukebox got a goddamn show coming up. Now, we know that Rock is showing up and showing some support. Now, all that negativity is behind us because we got to talk about Jukebox and we got to support Jukebox. You know what I'm saying? She ain't with Pukebox no more. She was just Jukebox. Jukebox is at the diner. Now, this diner is the same diner that we were at in the very, 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 very first episode. Now, y'all remember back season 1? Put a 1 in the chat if you remember season 1 at the diner. Oh no, Tia, I'm not forgetting about you. We going back. Come on, Tia. Come on, Tia. We going back. Y'all remember the original diner? Everybody gotta remember the diner. Season 1 diner. This is classic. Remember, it got shot up. Everyone was in here eating the first night. Now they was in the back. Jukebox is in here by herself. Them fries look good though. Now, if you ain't ever been over to Europe, I'm gonna tell you guys real quick. Fries, like I know it's gonna sound terrible, but trust me, mayonnaise in ketchup. Dip your fries in mayonnaise and ketchup. It sounds disgusting, but until you get over here, you wouldn't even have an idea. That's what they do in Europe, especially in Germany. Ketchup and mayo, mix them together and eat your fries out of them. I'm telling you, it is a delicacy. Oh my goodness. Woo! Woo! I've never had that till I came over here. Mayonnaise, not mayo, mayonnaise and ketchup. Mix them together. Oh my goodness. Ooh, it's like Lady and the Tramp. You get you a nice, fellas, you get you a nice, beautiful looking woman over here. Dip that motherfucking Pompeii in the freeze. You put one half in your mouth, pause on the one half in your mouth, pause on the in the mouth. Well, yeah, y'all share that motherfucker like Lady and the Tramp, bro. You eat one of them. Oh. Oh, girl, what you do? Girl, what you doing? The mayonnaise and ketchup that makes you, it's lovely. It's love. I was gonna be in France this weekend. Trust me, I was about to be talking to all the French women. Bonjour, oui, oui, ha 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 ha. Man, I was about to be in Paris acting a god darn fool, but they canceled that because they protested. Man, I may have came back with something. You know what I mean? I may have came back with that was something like that. Like not what y'all think a little something. I'm talking about like a little lady. You know what I mean? A little lady. But I couldn't go over there. Now, Jukebox is sitting here and she's talking to Rock. Now, Rock shows up and it turns out that Rock is here to support her. Rock also gave Jukebox that little J on her chest. Now, a lot of people say like they got an S on their chest like they're Superman. But what we realized, and I realized growing up, that a J is more powerful than an S. And the reason I say that a J is more powerful than the S is because the S, you could bend the S multiple different ways. You can turn an S into a Z. You could turn an S into a 5. With a J, all you can do is just dislocate it. You can't turn a J into nothing else. All you can do with a J is dislocate it. But an S, you can just flip it over and turn that motherfucker into a Z. With an S, all you gotta do is just sharpen up a side. You could turn that motherfucker into a 5. You could turn it over into that Z, and then you could break that motherfucker's back and turn that motherfucker into what? A 2. See, a J, you can't do nothing with a J, but just dislocate that motherfucker. That's why a J is most powerful than an S. So whenever y'all hear Superman, I don't ever look up and see Superman. I'm like, man, fuck Superman. Nigga, I'm J. Nigga, I got a J on my chest. But Rock shows up and she's talking to Jukebox and she's supporting her. Now, we all know what's going on. We know what Rock's story contains. We know that Rock going to go ahead and get into it with Kanan a little bit later on, but we don't care about none of that because it's Juke's story. When we talk about Juke, we're only talking about her perspective. So when Juke sees that Rock sits down and she has a letter from the army, she's kind of looking like, damn, really? You saying that was Kanan, you thought that was Kanan's mail. All you got to do is look at it. Anybody that opens up any mail, even when I was talking shit And I said that any mail that comes through my thing, I'm assuming that it's mine. I'll open it up. Well, yeah, I do that. But before I open it up, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I look at it and it ain't my name on there, I'm not opening it up. Well, for Rock, she just opening up mail thinking that it's Kanan. But then she sees that it's not Kanan, it's Juke. So she brings this to Juke. And now she wants to present it to Juke like, wait a minute, what are you joining the army? Well, first of all, you shouldn't have known that Juke was joining the army if you didn't illegally open up her mail. Now, opening up someone else's mail is a federal offense. So Jukebox should have filed a complaint. I'm not saying put her in jail, but I'm saying just like my boy Brillo said, she should have filed a complaint against Raquel for opening up her mail. Now, I don't want her to go to jail, but I do want to press charges for her federally opening up my mail without my consent. But no one will ever say that because, you know, it is snitching, but they don't care as long as it's Raquel turning and telling on Howard. So, you know, I'm only gonna give you guys the facts. So let's continue on. Well, Jukebox is saying, well, yeah, I was thinking about joining the army because if this music shit don't work out, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. And she's like, well, you know, I can't give you any life advice, but what I can say is your dad would be tripping out. So basically, Rock is saying, well, you're 18, you can do what you want to do, but your dad's not really going to approve of it. But I'll support you and I'll act like I didn't know if your dad asked. Kendall said, oh, hey, Lord, he's back. Well, hating on Rock. Am I hating on Rock? Let me ask you guys something. To the 75 people in here, put a 1 in the chat if you think I'm hating on Rock. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't think I'm hating. I just want to see what you guys think about me. You know, I got feelings too. And me and Kendall, we joke like, this ain't no shot at Kendall. Me and Kendall, we joke behind the scenes. That's my girl. That's like my sister. We work behind the scenes. That's my number one mind. Do you guys think I'm hating on Rock? Put a 1. Like, be honest. You guys know how I am. Put a 1 in the chat if you think I be hating on Rock. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't think I'm hating on Rock. I just want to see what you guys think, because if you guys feel like I'm hating on Rock, then I got to change up my stance, and I respect that because I'm doing this for you guys. You know what I mean? I'm over here stuttering because I can't even get it right. But if you guys feel like I'm hating on Rock, put a 1. If not, put a 2. I just want to know. Said a trolling 2. Okay. Nicola said a 2. Because I really want to know. Just like when I say I'm gonna do the recaps for Griselda, yeah, we're only getting like 200, 300 views on her. And I was asking you guys, if you guys are really gonna watch it, then I'll do it. But I'm already pot committed. So the reason I asked you guys am I hating on Rock, is because I just want to know what you guys think. That's all I can do. That's all I can do is ask you guys for the truth. A love-hate relationship? I don't know if it's a Kevy Kev. Hey, Kevy Kev, like, regardless what y'all say, Kevy Kev, that's my dog right there. That's my dog. Me and Kevy Kev, we be on the same page 99.9% of the time. Well, I just wanted to bring this up to let you guys know that I'm not hating on Rock. What is the federal law for opening mail that's not addressed to you? Accidentally opening someone else's mail. A federal statute known as 18 USC Section 1702 makes it illegal to open correspondence addressed to someone else. However, the law cannot be applied if you did not recognize the mail was not yours when you opened it. Meaning, you need to look at the fucking mail before you open it. If you didn't recognize, if it said Rodriguez Thomas, then you didn't recognize it was you. But if it says Laverne Thomas, not motherfucking Raquel Thomas, it is illegal. according to 18 USC section 1702. So it's not hating, it is actually punishable. So I'm not hating, I am not hating, I am telling the truth. See, it can't be hate if it's the truth. There actually is a federal law that makes it a crime for anyone to access a mailbox except for an official postal service employee. Well, let me go ahead and break this down for you guys real quick. You know what I'm gonna do for you guys real quick? Well, I never wanted to divulge this information. I never wanted to divulge this information with you guys. But everyone's been wondering, what exactly is Mo doing in Germany? Well, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and reveal exactly where I work. For everyone that's been curious about what does Mo do in Germany, I work for the United States Postal Service. So whenever you hear me talking about mail and what is illegal and legal, well, guess what? I do that every single day. I do work at the post office. So don't tell me that I'm hating, because I'm giving you the actual regulations. If you guys don't believe that, I'll go downstairs right now and go get my badge so everyone to know that Mo actually works for the post office. So don't tell me that Rock ain't doing something illegal, because this is what I do for a living. Uh-oh. 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 If Mo said it, he did it. If Mo said this shit, he did it. If Mo got the facts, he gonna give you the facts. You can't call me a hater when I'm telling you the regulations. You cannot. I repeat, you cannot open up someone else's mail without their consent. It is a federal offense, and your ass could potentially get fined or take your monkey ass to jail. So, I digress. Hey, that's what I do, man. I work at the post office, man. Y'all been wondering what the fuck Mo do over here? I work at the post office. I work at the post office. So I know this shit. I do all the forwarding in the mail right now. I used to work at the front desk. Well, now I'm in the back. I do all the forwarding, magazines, forwarding to people that ain't at the goddamn base. I do all of that. I know all of that. I know all the regulations. I do certified mail. I do goddamn ballots. I do all of that. So this isn't a state crime. Opening up someone else's mail is a federal offense. And if I find out about that shit, I need to report your ass. So Raquel Thomas, if I turn your ass in, there's no coming back from it. There ain't no putting it on Lulu. Okay? You're going down. We got you openly saying to Jukebox you thought it was Kanan's mail. That means your ass didn't read the mail. That means your ass neglected the U.S. Postal Service and just opened up some mail that didn't belong to you, Rock. So what you're doing right now is illegal. And I am honestly disgusted. Now, if I need to turn your ass... See, I didn't want to do this. I wanted to keep what I was doing under wraps. I didn't want nobody to know where I worked at. But fuck it. Now I gotta turn right. I gotta do it, y'all. They said I've been hating. I'm not hating. I'm just doing my job. So now I gotta turn. What's her name? Raquel Thomas? Raquel. didn't want to have to do this, y'all. I've been keeping this shit quiet for 3 months. Tia said, Mo is now snitching. This can't be snitching. This is my job. This is my job. If you work at a bill collecting agency, if someone is past due on their bills and you got collected, are you snitching to say that they behind bills? You're just doing your job. You're just doing your job. I'm not snitching. I'm just doing my job. I'm just making sure that the person that the mail belongs to gets their mail in their privacy. I'm not snitching. I'm doing my job. That's all. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. That's it. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. Hey, I'm sorry, Juke. I'm sorry, Juke. I gotta turn Rock in. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I don't want. Look, y'all know me. I don't want. Listen. I don't want to do it. One thing I'm gonna tell y'all though. One thing I'm gonna tell y'all. Don't be mad at me. Hey, don't. Hey, like everything I just said. Don't be mad at me. I don't work at the post office. I'm talking shit. Y'all thought I was gonna tell you where I worked at. I don't work at the post office. Y'all feeling sorry? Like that nigga Mo is right. It is a federal offense, but I don't work at the post office. Y'all think I'm gonna tell y'all where the fuck I work at? I don't work at the post office, but it is a federal offense. It is a federal offense to open up someone else's mail. They're like, damn, this nigga Mo, man. This nigga Mo. I mean, I don't work at no. Y'all better get the fuck out of my face, nigga. It's a federal offense. Rock, you going down. Rock, you're going down. Anyway, I don't even remember where we was at. What were we talking about? Oh, we were talking about Jukebox. So Jukebox got the letter to join the army. Jukebox, hey, Brillo, I got them all hyped up. They like, damn, this nigga Mo. They like, this nigga Mo know the law. Man, you don't get the fuck out of my face. Yeah, that's a federal offense. Well, I do know that opening up someone else's mail isn't a federal offense, but all right, man. I forgot what the fuck we talking. Oh, we talking about Jukebox. Oh yeah, they opened up the matter. Okay, so Jukebox, she got the letter that's supposed to be joining the army. Now, to be honest with you, when you get the letter from the army, let me try to load that up real quick. Said lying about being a postal worker is a federal offense too. No. No. Lying about being a police officer, lying about being a postal worker is not illegal. What's illegal is impersonating. Impersonating a police officer is illegal. Impersonating a federal post office worker is illegal. Now, lying about one is different. I can tell somebody I'm the president of the United States. That's not illegal. I can tell someone I'm the chief of the police. That's not illegal. But if I impersonate the chief of police, that's illegal. You see what I'm saying? I can tell all y'all right now, I work for STARZ. That's not illegal. Now, if I impersonate the CEO of STARZ, then that is illegal. You see? There's a difference between lying and impersonating. See, lying You can get hit for, okay, you were lying about this and you misled people, but I'm not misleading anybody. Now, when you start impersonating, you're giving them the what the hell is it called? Damn, what the fuck is it when you impersonate somebody? I ain't gonna lie to you, man. This damn drink kicking in. I can't even think about it. You're giving them the impression that you are the police and they gotta abide by the law. So yeah, there's a difference between impersonation and lying. Now, lying, you'll get hit with defamation. Impersonation, that's a whole different thing. Yeah, false impression. There you go. See, look at us. Look at us. Hey, look at us, y'all. We supposed to be talking about power. We over here educating each other. See, that's why I like these live shows. We ain't even talking about Jukebox. Man, fuck Jukebox. We know Jukebox about to be in a group. Bada ain't gonna be shit. Jukebox can go down there and talk to the feds. She ain't gonna say nothing. Man, fuck that. Look at that. We educating each other. And that's the most important part. We talk a little bit of shit. And like I said, 90% of the time I'm bullshit, y'all, joke around. I'm trying to entertain you guys because I understand. Like when I was in Germany, I used to listen to Mark Dark recaps, and I always bring Mark Dark up. I know people always say it, but that's what I listened to because I couldn't watch Power. I was at work, so I listened to his recaps. So for me, it's like, man, I want to entertain you guys, and that's why I always say I want to get the screenshots for you. I want to be able to put like slideshows together. I want to be able to give you like 4 or 5 hours. So it's like, okay, I can entertain you guys because of, when I go to people's channel, I want to be entertained. Yeah, I'm cool with the 4 to 5 minute videos, but I'm like, man, let me listen to some shit while I'm at work. So that's why I make sure that all my videos are like at least 8 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes long. So we get back on Jukebox. We talked about impersonation. We talked about, I don't even remember what else, man. That damn drink just got me on a motherfucking another level. So I think I got to dial it back to a level 16. So, well, when it comes to the federal shit, she opened up Jukebox's mail and she was like, well, you joined the army. And joining the army isn't a bad thing. We already went through, I got a live that we breaking down what it's like to join the army. And for everyone that's like thinking about and contemplating joining the military, if you have a degree or you have a chance to get a degree, please, I encourage you to join as an officer. Do whatever it takes to become an officer. You make 5 to 10 times more money. You got guaranteed promotions from a 01 to a 04 at least, and you can make a 05 because the promotion rate is 80%. You'll make more money, you'll get more retirement, and you get more benefits, and you get treated significantly better than being enlisted. So if you are going to join the military, remember, they told Jukebox, you have a chance to go in as an officer. If you have an opportunity to go in the military as an officer, I'd advise you to take it. Even if you do 4 years, do your 4 years, contact me. I'll get you on the right path to get you 100% disability, which will be about $3,800 a month for the rest of your life. And we can also get you into school. Now you got your GI Bill where you go for 3 months, but you can also on top of that, I mean not 3 months, 3 years, 36 months, you can go for 3 years. On top of that, you can go to voc rehab another 3 years. So you can go to school for 6 years. I went to school for 5 years. I got my bachelor's, I got my master's, and right now I'm trying to get this last year up out of them, my voc rehab, so I can start my doctorate and I can become a legitimate doctor. Now, of course, I'm not getting paid what I deserve right now, but I have other money coming in. I have my disability coming in, and I live within my means. That's really what it's all about. It's not how much money you make, it's how you spend the money that you make. Always remember that. So, Jukebox, an opportunity to join the military as an officer is key because they pay for your housing, they pay for your food each month, and you can live lavish. But let's continue. Let's continue. The next time we see Jukebox, and yes, not to toot my own horn, but I know I get on here, I sound ignorant. That's just how I talk because that's me entertaining you guys, and I'm trying to talk how like we can relate. We all got our professional voice. Just to be honest with you, I got a 3.8 in my bachelor's, so I was summa cum laude, and I graduated my master's. I had a 4.0, so I know what the fuck I'm talking about when it comes to numbers and business. You can say I'm pocket watching, but hey, that's my educational background. So like, that's why you always hear me talking numbers and you like weighing shit. That's just what I do. I don't know. I'm not that best. I'm not Rain Man when it comes to numbers. I just good with numbers. And I like when I hear numbers, I'm like, fuck it. Let's go. Let's do it. But yeah, I did graduate with distinction for my master's at 4.0. So just my credentials. So if road niggas come on here and say I'm an ignorant nigga and I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna be talking about, I know a little bit of something. I know a little bit of something. I got international trade degree because I always wanted to get back overseas. So that's why I started my bachelor's at Arizona State, international trade, Thunderbird campus, which was the business campus. And then I moved to California, finished up my degree over at DeVry. And it is what it is from there. And now I'm trying to get my doctorate. I got accepted into where the fuck was it? Not Stanford. What the fuck? Oh, I got it in 2022. I got accepted into Berkeley to finish up my master's. So I got the credentials. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's just I get on here and I start talking to y'all like, you know what I'm saying? Like how we talk. You know what I mean? When I need to clear it up, when speak properly, then okay, cool. But if niggas ain't signing my check, then I'm gonna talk to y'all like I talk to y'all. So, you know, it is what it is. So I mean, you can call me ignorant motherfucker. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? But I know what I've been through. I know what I've accomplished in life. So you're right, Kendall. I do pocket watch. I got I got my master's in business. I took 3 accounting classes. I took calculus. I took 2 statistic classes. Yeah, I mean, I pocket watch. That's what the fuck I was trained for. I'm talking about the numbers, baby. The numbers. That's what my degree is in. International trade, and then I just got a, you know what I'm saying, just a regular MBA, but it's just a regular for now until I get my doctorate. And like I said, in 2 years, holla at your boy. When I tell you I'm really a doctor, man, y'all be coming to me like, man, Mo, I just don't know what to do, man. I'm like, listen, you got to listen to your heart. Listen to the beat. Listen to the rhythm of the streets. Open up your eyes. Open up your ears. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna give you guys the lesson of life. Now, we supposed to be talking about Jukebox, and the only reason we talking about all this extra shit, I don't even know why we talking about this extra shit because we just talk about extra shit. But we told we talking about Jukebox, so let's get back to Jukebox. Now, Jukebox is getting ready, and we see that Bada is ready to go. Now, a lot of people been saying that Bada ain't gonna slide on that toast. Bada about to be cold as ice on that toast, so they ain't gonna melt like it's supposed to. Well, Jukebox gets in here and Jukebox is holding it down. And we know that Jukebox is the leader of the group. When we see Butter, we ain't thinking Butterhead. Everything look good, Butterhead. No. We thinking Butter. We thinking putting that toast in the toaster. You put that thing on light brown, maybe like not even a minute, probably like 45 seconds. Golden brown. That motherfucker pops out. Put that butter on there. That butter slides around. You grab you a butter knife. You make sure you motherfucking get that motherfucking butter to touch each and every side. Now, if you a jelly type of motherfucker, then you put a little bit of grape jelly on there. If you a real motherfucker, then you put some of that strawberry jelly on there. Now you got that butter, you got that jelly. You take a bite out of it. You got the crusty on the outside, but then on the inside, it's kind of soft. Like, ooh, this shit good. It give you a little crust, or it give you a little. But it ain't no, you want the, now you done bit into that piece of toast. Ooh, shit, boy. Ooh, what? They got some eggs. Ooh, we got Ty Dolla $ign on here. We supposed to be talking about Ronnie. We got Ty Dolla $ign on here. You gonna make them eggs cheesy with them grits or nah? So now we got the grits with the cheese on it. I'm like, ooh, ooh, I don't eat none of that. I eat rice. But my rice, I put a little bit of butter in my rice. I put a little bit of sugar on top of the rice. Ooh, I'm going crazy. I'm talking about Rice Town. Just left Rice Town. Now I got a little bit of butter too. Then I give me some scrambled eggs. I get 3 eggs. Crack, crack, crack. Scramble them up. Put a little bit of cheese in that motherfucker. A little bit of pepper on the top. So now I got scrambled eggs, 3 of them. I got a little bit of rice with a little bit of butter and a little bit of sugar on that motherfucker. Now I got me some golden brown toast. This sounds like a good ass breakfast. Now what I'm gonna do is make me a little breakfast sandwich, a little bit of rice because you know the rice might fall up off that motherfucker. Put the eggs on there. You don't even take the whole 3 scrambled eggs. You take like half of that motherfucker. Put that shit on the toast. Put the rice on there. Put the other piece of toast on there, golden brown. Ooh, you got you a little breakfast sandwich. Now you living good. Now you looking over and you see your cousin Jukebox. Jukebox is over there. She, you know what I'm saying? She ain't really eating as much as you. Now you get you a little bit of orange juice because you got to wash that motherfucking breakfast sandwich down. That motherfucking toast a little thick. Pause on the thick, but you know what I mean. Them eggs, they hitting. That motherfucking rice, you got to get that up out the system and all that sugar. So now you drinking a half a glass of OJ. Now you looking at Jukebox. Hey girl, do your thing because you ain't got to get up there. Jukebox stomach might be rumbling a little bit, but Juke ain't really eat too much because she knew she had to have a light stomach because she's about to perform. Now Famous showed up because the only reason he showed up is because Kanan told him that Lulu would be there. Now Lulu didn't show up, so Famous is just here, but he's showing support. Bada is getting ready to go up on that stage, and we all know how it is. When you get ready to go out there and perform, it's no different than me getting on these lives. I get a little bit nervous. I get a couple of butterflies. I'm like, oh shit, what am I gonna say tonight? Are they gonna love me? Are they gonna hate me? Are they gonna boo me when I get on here? But deep down inside, unlike Jukebox, I'm looking at it like, man, it is what it is. If they boo me, that means they booing me. That means they taking their energy out to boo me. If I wasn't that good, they wouldn't say anything. If I'm all right, that means they booing me. Because if I didn't like something, I'm not gonna boo it. I'm just gonna be like, man, I'm leaving. So if they don't leave and they boo me, I take that as a win. But we all know that Mo don't have any goals, but this is Jukebox's story. Now, Juke didn't really eat too much because she knew that when she goes to this performance, she got to have a light stomach. Now, Nakia, I think that's her name, the manager comes up, it's like, all right, listen up, ladies. We got one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. Because if we blow this opportunity, it could be over with for all of us. Now, we got 3 minutes left on the clock. We're going to speed this up. Let me tell you something. Bada, they go out there, they perform. I'm talking about they knock it out the park. Everyone's like, damn, these girls are good. Oh my goodness. If it was up to me, I would sign them to a record deal. But guess what? They don't get a record deal. Why? Because Detective or Special Agent Tanner shows up. Tanner shows up and says, hey, we need to talk to Jukebox. Why do we need to talk to Jukebox? And this is after Crystal dapped her up and said, you did a hell of a job. Well, we need to talk to you because your daddy Marvin is connected to a nigga named Howard. So they take Jukebox downtown. And when they get to downtown, we figure out that Jukebox ain't talking to nobody. Jukebox ain't giving up no information. She said her daddy don't talk to the police. I know somebody hit me. I think her name was Sade. She hit me up on Instagram. She's like, hey, you need to talk and go in depth on this whole thing about how Tanner, he was kind of projecting his insecurities on her. Now, I can't really go into too much depth because we on the clock, but what he was saying is, to sum up what Sade was saying, is listen, I know when people in my family have done wrong, and I'm noticing that with you. So please give us the information about your dad, and we'll help you out because you don't deserve to be in the BS that your dad is in. But Jukebox, being a real one, unlike Rock, which I was debating with my brother Brillo, she doesn't say anything to the law. She could have easily said that no, my dad don't fuck with Howard. Howard is a dirty cop. She could have said anything. She could have said, no, my dad is an upstanding citizen. My dad ain't got nothing to do with that. Howard, he didn't kill people on the street. She could have said anything, but Jukebox held it down. And Jukebox said, I don't know nothing, ain't see nothing, I ain't saying nothing. So when we start looking at people giving up information to the feds, we got to start commending the ones that don't say anything. And Jukebox is one of those people. So I got to give Jukebox respect But what I'm seeing is this is the potential turning point of Jukebox turning into Jukebox of old. And when I mean of old, I'm talking about the OG Jukebox. Now, I've seen pictures where people have Photoshop, they have AI generated Jukebox on Jukebox's face, and it does look just like her, plus the braids. So I think that's one reason they pointed out these braids for us, because at this point, Juke is thinking, let me join the army, let me get away from the family, let me get away from all the bullshit that's going to be happening in New York City. Now, you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I could be 1,000% wrong, but I'm not sure if I am wrong or if I am right. Now, Dannon, aka the real doctor, the aka the one that said that Mo, you good, the only one that's in the chat that can say that Mo is anything and diagnose me with either being a bitch ass nigga, a real ass nigga, a good ass storyteller, is my boy Dannon. I won't even say my boy, I'll say my business associate, the doctor. The doctor said, Mo, you are the GOAT at storytelling. Now, I appreciate that and thank you for that $20. And sometimes I do tell stories, but the thing is, when I get into storytelling mode, I don't necessarily think I'm telling stories. I just look at the characters, and all of this is off the top of the dome. I don't ever rehearse for any of this. And it's really easy to me when I'm just telling, I guess, telling the stories. Now, I know Kendall has been an advocate of Mo, you need to do books, you need to write stuff. I do have a book putting together, and it's called The Doberman. And I got like on some real shit. I got like not a paragraph, but like a chapter done. And I haven't really wrote it down, but in the top of my head, I remember all of this stuff. Now, I'm gonna get on Brillo's channel. I do need to take a little break, gather me some water, and get my voice together because we have the 5 hours. And I said we're gonna do a 4.5, 5 hour live because we got to get back on that. I can't let you guys down. I'm gonna have a 2 week break, and for me, that's all the time I need to recover. And then we got to talk about BMF. But however, everything I tell you guys, I don't really make any of it up. All I do is tell you guys what I seen on the show. You guys can disagree with me, and excuse me, I highly